the fair.
Carol and me for cooking the ham and the turkey. Oh, yes. Just for the news, on Mondays this year, every second Monday from June through first part of August, something in that neighborhood, we played in the Interclub League. We had 2 men's teams, 2 ladies teams, and next year when that little chart goes up there, I want to see a whole bunch of new names on there.
Absolutely.
Yeah, because it's a great experience. It really doesn't matter whether you win, lose, or draw. It's the experience. That's the good thing. The ladies came up second this year. We won't mention the men.
We were
Couldn't
fourth.
resist that. Couldn't resist that. So, we're going to jump from Monday in the Interclub. We're going to jump to Wednesday Mixed League for the awards. And so for the first half, the runners-up were Vern Greenhill, Marlene Gerard, and Rosemary Montreux. Peter, if you would come you need to come up here so that you're going to be on television.
Marlene? That's not a very good attitude.
True, but not a good attitude. Now you're gonna watch the TV now.
Here, go get up.
Yeah, you used to come every Wednesday night. I did.
Did you get my head right in the way there, Steve? Thanks
You
for
gotta be quicker than that, eh?
I was waiting for Dan to move and then.
And in first place, is Archie Harris, Helen Riley, and Don Wiseman.
Hold on to me. This was for mixed. And there's someone missing here.
Part 2, the runners-up. Pat Chambers, Cease Queen, and Ed Talbot.
No cease. Ours is cease, the other one is cease.
This is my sister.
And in first place for the second half is Dean Penny, Andrew Woodman, and John Kendall. are Linda Harris, Carol Nelson, and Lorna Setter.
Lorna's not here.
Come on down, you're the next.
This was a runners-up year for the about everything.
You don't understand. You need years of experience to do this.
I wrote that for you there.
Who was looking at?
Looking at me now.
Great, well done.
Well done, Carol. Okay, and the ladies, winners of the ladies doubles, and this qualified them to go over to Vancouver on the 1st of September. This is Pat Chambers and Pat Nora.
Oh, that's very, very nice.
Anyway, they went from this over to Vancouver on the 1st of September to the Champion of Champions. And we were asking Pat earlier this evening whether it was worth it to go. And you want to say something, Pat?
I just found the whole experience very great. Everybody was so friendly and nice, and I've tried shots since then that I never thought I would try. Yeah, so it was very good.
Oh, good.
They don't want to know what I think.
And we'll go for match in the men's pairs. Runner-up are Archie Harris and Mike Kearns.
Runners up.
Oh,
Does
congratulations.
it actually have your name on it?
Mr. Harris?
I think you got one leg more.
I wonder if he's gonna wear shorts tonight.
And the winners of the men's pairs are Peter Harding and Dan Marisa.
Well done, sir.
And these gentlemen also got to go to the Champion of Champions. And like the true champions they are, they came home with the bronze
Bronze
medal.
medal.
Would you like to say anything?
Yes, but I'll say it all later.
I'd like to say something. I'm sure glad that Archie and Mike were runners up.
Will you shot her with a ball for next season?
And then we go to the mixed doubles. A hard fought one now. Because we get to send 2 teams to the zone. However, the runners up in the mixed pairs were Archie and Linda Harris.
I see a tramp on the team. I see a tramp. Second place. Always second. Always
We're
surprised
gonna
me.
engrave number 2 on your forehead.
It means we'll just stay out there, right?
And our champions for the mixed pairs were Sandy Tenalier and Henry Saucier. And they have had to go and fulfill some family commitments, so they're not with us.
So
But
there's your option.
we could do that, yeah. So, what else have we got in pairs? Gee whiz, I wonder what that is. Okay, last but not least in the pairs department, the club pairs department, is the runner-up for the Scotch pairs is Carl Nelson and Peter. Carl Nelson, I was gonna say Peter Nelson, but
Oh, sorry, hang on a second. There we go.
And the winners of our Scotch pairs. A really popular win. Lily Ursulon and Gary.
So good. Was Gary working? Is that right? No, bring 2 for Scotch beers.
Oh, wait a minute, before you go. I can't even maul it. Just a little thank you for all working. And then we go to the singles. Jackie, if you would count that. And our novice ladies winner was Martine Castellani. And the runner,
I love to sponsor the novices. So I thought to the latest novice. And I would love to see more club members get involved in sponsoring some of these. I think we need to sponsor for, some of the other club things we do. But it's an honor to sponsor the novice ladies.
and Chris Wiseman is the runner-up.
Yeah, that's it. Perfect. Got it.
And if you'll just stay there, and then we'll put Chris in the picture.
Nice.
Yeah, that's very
These
well.
were our only 2 novice ladies that participated this year. I would have liked to have seen a few more in there. Because you had it, you can't do it next year. Okay.
Great. Martin, that's when you're done, you tell me.
I'll get up.
See, we don't have runner-up. But we give them.
Exceptionally well this year, went on to the zones and won the gold at the zone.
Stay there, I gotta get a picture.
Just to make sure. He lives in Powell River. You see, then right now, I'm zone games chair. Right now. But that's no fun unless you do it in front of everybody.
Yes, exactly.
Wow.
Okay, so now we're going to turn to the men's singles. And the runner-up first is Mr. Alfie Harris. Pay attention to these kids this morning. And the winner of the men's singles this year, Mr. Vern Greenhouse.
Well done, Vern.
Congratulations. One trophy. There you go. Oh, we've done this one yet.
Well, we're doing it right now.
Are we?
One more.
And, are we ready? Are we ready?
I'm ready.
Also, the Weber's single runner-up. This is the one we have a runner-up. We don't have. All right.
Oh, yes, we did.
Don't go away.
Are we organized or
Yeah.
are we organized?
Because we have the same runner-up and the same champion.
Same runner-up and the same.
Because they win so many things, we give them one thing. This is why they haven't got, they each got a water bottle, but we also give them these. And we list their year's accomplishment on it,
If there's enough room.
if there's enough room.
So that's the Thursday night. And then we ended after, there was a town council cover.
We want to get,
And then
we want to get,
this Thursday night singles after. action?
No.
That's the one that's first. And I think the
Okay,
action
thank you.
came down to like.
Everybody stand still.
When we moved from our house.
There we go.
They're charged.
Yeah, no, they weren't.
Oh, really?
Or they were, but they were dead. Are y'all smiling?
Yeah.
And the reason is under the rules of etiquette. Everyone's gone silent. You remember, you're not allowed to carry water bottles on the green, but you can have one of each end. So Melly. And this is for the ladies singles champion,
Nice.
who went on to play in however. What's the name? Oh, Pat Carter. Way to go, ladies.
Congratulations. No, it's empty up there.
You got my list?
I do. So we're down to there. It's
Oh, that's I got these things in a certain order, but we can move them around. I'm gonna put my zone games chair hat back on. And I'll tell you that there's 6 zone awards that are available. One is the President's Cup, and then there's the men's singles and the ladies singles and the mixed pairs. And the novice ladies single. Of those 6 trophies, the Courtenay Club came up with 3 of them. The first one of the year, which we played in May, is where the executives all sort of gather at a location, and we have 2 teams of mixed couples, and we use the executives for these, and Courtenay came home with this. So in recognition, I'm going to turn around and face you, right? In recognition of those executive members who came out and played or just served on the executive, we have a few little goodies here. And that would be Gaynor. We'd like to say thank you very much to Gaynor, who does our newsletter as well, and circulates all those wonderful pictures. April, we had here earlier. You know, we're gonna have the whole executive. I know, this is cool. Come on, April. Oh, you know, it's a blue zone. No, you don't. Yes, you do. No, I played for the zone.
Oh, yeah, she's competition.
So now April already got her little copy because, you know, we got her. And we have Myrna, is she still here? Myrna?
Yeah.
helps with the coaching, and this year is the chair of our fundraising group. So Jackie, if you would like to come up and join me. And Irene, as the coach.
Yay, Irene. Okay, tall people in the back. Archie, you're up front. Because I'm moving on, I know that first. Bert, can you give me my papers for a second, please? Thank you. Okay, next is our award for the most improved player. And the most improved player is chosen by the executive. We had a meeting about it, we had phone conversations, we had emails about it. And trying to figure out the basic parameters for qualifying for most improved player. So, in an email, this is my reply that I got. The basic parameter is visible improvement from last year's performance. So this rules out this year's novices, but no one else, because this year's novices excelled.
Yes.
So proud of that. Guys did so great, and we saw the improvement that was going on. Okay, there was also members, then we went on to, this award is usually awarded to players in their second or third year, as they are the ones improving the most and taking on additional bowling responsibilities, i.e. skipping teams for the first time. So we had a really hard decision, as we always do, because it's like we look at so many of our bowlers who have come so far and should be so proud of all their accomplishments that they have made thus far, right? And gone on to greater, higher things and stuff. Anyhow, as an executive, we voted, and we voted for Franco as what we saw making the hugest improvement and going on a No, he's not. I have to take that. No, you're gonna have to stand here, okay?
Okay, now, Peter,
Yes.
the 242.
Well, yes, but I still have my written notes.
Oh, you want to? Okay, well, we don't have, do we want to do Archie first then?
Sure,
Yeah.
let's do Archie.
Let's do Archie. 6 games.
Yay!
Each day. And there they are.
Well done. Winning team.
This is way more fun to do when there's lots of us around.
Yeah.
Way more fun. Gold medals.
We sit down proud of these, in order to be sure that they last for a long time, we're gonna have them bronze.
Can I be a national anthem?
Oh, yeah. I think you used that line last time you wanted it. No, Archie, you're next. For your aggregate.
Friday night aggregate. First of all, thank you to the people, Pete, Dean, and Jackie, who filled in on evenings I couldn't be here. Thank you for doing that. We have 5 prizes for that. We collected a total of $92 on Friday evenings, all of which is being returned to the winners in prize winners. The 5th place, and unfortunately he's not here this evening, is Cecil Kerr. We have a 4th place tie. Lorna Setter is not here this evening. Peter Cartwright was the other person who tied for 3rd place. They were with 31 points incidentally, and Cecil Kerr had 30 points. In 2nd place with 32 points was Linda Meeks. And there's your, I won't tell you how much money they win because you'll all be up here trying to or something.
We'll go along with that.
Yes, they're all made up teams. Because you can get a different team when you're
And in 1st place, for I think this is the 2nd year in a row, it might even be the 3rd year in a row, is with 39 points is Dean Penny. Well done. Congratulations. There you go. Okay.
Now, Peter, would you like to do the 2 guests now? Right up your turn. You get to do this.
More bowling equipment.
Did you run this past me?
I tried to, but you weren't there.
That's probably working.
Yeah.
Yes.
I gave that up many years ago. Anyway, I'd just like to say a few words on behalf of the Games Committee, which is primarily myself and Pat, but we do rope in other people to assist from time to time, and we certainly appreciate Dean's help, particularly over the last couple of weeks where he stepped up and been organising draws when other people couldn't be here. Thank you very much, Dean. Don't run away, I will be phoning or emailing before next season starts. I'd also like to thank Archie for the Friday night aggregate, and to him and all of his hard-working crew on the greens this year. He and I do lots of conversations, but it's been a pleasure working with Archie in particular. He always is ahead of me when it comes to the tournaments, having dreams to be which way we're working. I don't have to worry about any of that stuff, so a couple of other things. All of you guys, I really do appreciate all the events that you've entered into this year. They've been just a pleasure to run them all. It doesn't matter what tournament. One of the greatest things is I look out and say, can you be here? Make sure you're all ready to go on a Wednesday night at 6. And then about 1:45, you're all out there, you've got the bowls just waiting for someone to tell you to start. And that's just absolutely wonderful. Thank you. For those of you who yet have not had a chance to fill in a survey, please do so. There are some hard copies out there that if you can get a chance to fill them out before you leave tonight, if you're not going to be back. If you're going to be back before the season finishes either Sunday afternoon or Tuesday, then if you can print up the one off your computer and bring it in. We really do need the results of that survey. That will predicate what games, what tournaments, from my perspective, will be offered next year. So The more input you can give me, the easier it is to design what it is that you guys want to play. I also quick thank you to Bev and Dave. They did do the hand for us tonight, and they were nice enough to donate it to the club. We were asked to talk about the champion of champions, and as you know, Danny and I had the opportunity to go there. It far exceeded anything we had ever played before. We really didn't think we were going to make it out of this club, to be truthful, but we managed to fight and finagle our way through to go to Vancouver in the first place. They were so hospitable there, it wasn't true. We did better than we expected. We struggled through the first day. The first day we played 3 games. You had to be either 3-0 or 2-1. And we managed to finish up 2-1 on the last shot, basically, of the third end. Then that gave us to play on a Sunday in a knockout competition. We won our first game, had our little behinds cleaned thoroughly in the second game. And then it came to the third game. And this is the story of the whole thing. Danny and I, as you know, we're the best of buddies. But before the tournament, we were kind of going, well, Dan, you know what? The worst we can do here is 4. To be 4th in the whole of BC. You and I, we can be pretty proud of ourselves and make those Jeffries, you're right. So we played the first end and we were crossing over during the first end. Dan and I stopped to look at each other and I go, Dan, I want that friggin' medal. Dan goes, me too. And sure, I don't know, it just pushed the adrenaline a little bit more. And we beat people that I played several times. I think we've never beaten before. So, and Scotch pairs, my dear little Carol, who missed most of the year because of her shoulder, decided that she wouldn't give up on the Scotch pairs. So, Carol, thanks for playing and thanks for coming. Yeah, I hadn't forgotten. Dean, thanks for the video. I don't know if you saw when we hosted the Applebee's tournament here. Dean did a video and posted it on YouTube. So will tonight's be on YouTube as well sometime?
Probably within the next couple of days.
Okay.
Unfortunately, it will be in
Find out a
segments.
link maybe to someone, then certainly take a look and see where we go. One last thing I have to do. We had a new competition. There's no trophy for it. We didn't collect a lot of money because, to be truthful, wasn't quite as many people as we had hoped. But Thursday afternoons we ran a 2-4-2 trophy or tournament, and the winner by half a point, Marlene.
And who had that half point left?
Oh, well,
Okay. Does anybody out there wish to say anything?
I'm wondering if you want anything on the building fundraising. You want
A brief synopsis of that would be wonderful.
brief? Just
I
to
like
let,
to say brief.
just to let y'all know, the carnival tourney, great time, $1,623. Louise is taking over the fundraising part of it, as I'm just getting a little tired. We need more bowls sold. You see, we have 5 sold now. Excavation is starting next week, right, Archie? For the equipment shed, first phase. That's it.
Now, for the final word, President April.
Yeah, I just wanted to ask Jackie a couple questions on that as far as tickets go.
say when they need to be in by?
I'm going to say Wednesday, the draw is Saturday, and, there'll be some executive and myself, or maybe Ron, we'll figure it out who's gonna get together and do the draw.
Okay, so those need to be in for that day. Okay, first of all, I'd like to thank Pat for such a wonderful job that she does of hosting our. Thank you everyone involved. I hear the dinner was great. Yeah, I'll be cooking that up on Tuesday. I'd like to thank and acknowledge Pete for all his hard work that he does, bringing everything together with the games, doing it so effortlessly, and just everybody enjoys themselves, and you make it all happen. So I'd like to thank the Partnering Dreams crew, but Pete kind of did it. But, you know, it was one of my, okay, cross that off, cross that off. Anyhow, from myself and our executive, the Greens crew has just been fabulous this year through so many challenges with the Greens. I think this year seems particularly challenging with our rural work and stuff, and.
Can I add a word in there?
Yes, you may.
Last Monday, we had a Rolls BC executive meeting, and one of the things that was brought up by one of our members that had been out and about and whatnot was the absolute praise that the North Island received, and that includes our Courtenay Club for the condition of the greens and everything when we hosted the singles. And I think they'd come back again, maybe in greater numbers.
Another cross that off.
Sorry. You didn't run this by me.
What?
But you weren't at that meeting. That's all.
I guess the meeting.
You were working. No, you didn't. You didn't go down. That's a Rolls BC.
Okay. Did you?
I'm quiet. I didn't say any more. Let me just go there. You're doing just fine.
All right. I just wanted to once again say what Pete said about the surveys and stress the importance of filling them out, because your opinion really matters to us as an executive, and the only way that we can improve your experience and our club, which is already friggin' fabulous, by the way, but the only way that we can make improvements is if we get your feedback, so we know areas that could use a bit of improvement, or even, you know, not improvement, but what you really like, right? So, you know, we can carry on from there. October 2nd is our green shutdown day. Archie, I don't know whether you touched on this at all.
I hadn't, but thank you for doing so.
Okay.
I wasn't on this.
So October 2nd, the green is being put to bed, okay, which is why the last, what's he waving at? Oh, okay. The last draw will be Sunday at 1 p.m. That's your last time to roll. Sorry?
Tomorrow.
That's tomorrow, yes, tomorrow is Sunday, 1 p.m. That will be the last draw going on. Anybody who just needs that last little fix of rolling some bowls, right? And then after that, October 2nd, the green will be put to bed. Archie is looking for some strong hands and some help getting everything. It's a huge job. We're also have to clean up the clubhouse because we lose possession of the clubhouse then for the winter. So we need a group of people helping out in the clubhouse as well as helping outside. I've also, as kitchen chairperson, offered to do a luncheon for the Greens crew because you know what? I just think that they're the best in everything that they put in, and you know, their time and their energy, and if we can give back just a little bit for all the time. So if anybody has anything that they want to make and bring by, we're going to be doing a lunch for the Greens on Tuesday, and like I say, we need help indoors and outdoors getting the clubhouse cleaned and packed up. Did I run out of things to say? Oh, my goodness. Okay, some members, which was really sad. But anyhow, we put in this application, and if you want to go in the Bowls BC website, we were 4th on the list for the greatest percentage increase.
In Canada.
In Canada. In Canada. For our club. So, welcome everybody. Part of that was, I have a certificate that's in my pouch down there. We have a certificate for a brand new set of Drake's Pride bowls, which is the prize for that accomplishment. We've discussed this, and we decided that we were going to put those bowls on auction at the general meeting, which is November 25th. So I encourage all of you to, because it's important that we attend the general meeting anyhow, because we need a quorum of people to be able to hold the meeting, and that's where we do our nominations and everything. Anyhow, so I have some information. They can either be black bowls or brown bowls, and
there's a little review there. It intrigues me. It intrigues me. So I put up an order, a list for people who would like to order. The first book is 14 pounds, and every book thereafter is 1 pound.
oh,
So the way we've been looking at it from the executive point of view is we get as many as we want, and then we divide the price evenly amongst those who have ordered it. And no, this isn't a fundraising thing. It's so I figured $3-4 a copy by the time we're through, and it's some 200 pages, and it sounds like it's a really interesting little book. So I'd like to get this order off fairly quickly, in hopes that we get it back by the AGM. So if you're interested, please sign up with the number, your name, your telephone number, and the number of copies that you would like, and please do it tonight, or no later than the end of bowling tomorrow afternoon. Okay, that's, thank you.
you're welcome.
Speaking of the end of bowling tomorrow, would you be so kind as to take your shoes, your bowls out of the room or wherever they might be on the premises? Take them home with you, please, for the winter, if you would. Thank you. And I was going to say one more thing, and that was about keys. John is going to collect back keys from people who will not need them during the winter. In other words, if you're not involved in the maintenance of the green or need access to the clubhouse, because we don't have the clubhouse as of October 1st on, it would be very nice if you would return the keys to John Marinas, please. That way, for those of you who may not be back next year or who may not have a need for a key next year, we have a surplus of keys then for new people who might be in more need of them this year. If you need them back next year, you'll get them back next year. It's not a problem. But we would like to collect as many as we can, please. Thank you.
That's it.
That's it.
That's it.